Hey guys, welcome to Style Class. We are doing this in the middle of lots of runway fitting, so I'm going to be running in and out.
Okay.
If that's okay. The discussion today is really taking something that is elevated and dialing it down, or something that's down and elevating it up, dialing it up.
Mm-hmm.
It is about just getting so many moods out of the clothing.
Yeah.
And
wears.
And wears and moods. And I really love, last week, I don't even remember when, we talked about the Orson Welles.
Last week.
Yeah, last week. About how amazing it is to work with constraints.
Mm-hmm.
And constraints make us creative. And you and I were talking about when you travel with just that small suitcase.
The smallest.
And you're really forced to work with it, how you can do incredible things.
Yeah.
And so before I go into all the different outfits with Katura and with Sloan here, we'll paper doll her. I want to start this off with just a thought that I had that I started trying to scribble in the elevator when I was coming in this morning. Is I want you guys to remember that the end goal here is you are really building your own style DNA. And I've been thinking about that a lot as I've been writing and finishing up this book with Penguin, which we just turned in yesterday.
Yes, the money hanger. One thing down, a million more to go.
Exactly. And so obviously I'm super stressed about that. But the one thing that I'm reminded of is that even for me, when I was writing, I've been doing a daily diary of my thoughts leading up to runway. And I was thinking how just subjective everything in the world is.
Mm-hmm.
And when you start practicing something and doing it a lot, and doing it in the absence certainly of AI and algorithms and everything, it really is when you start to create your own voice. Now the thing is whether you're a creative, whether you're a stylist, whoever, your own voice though, that's fine if it's so loud and everyone who hears it loves it and you're operating in your own bubble. Mm-hmm. But the thing is most of us don't operate in bubbles.
No.
We work for companies. We're writing for Penguin Random House. We are
in service to more than ourselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not in the way in service, but in a way dude, I gotta make money, right? You gotta make money.
I gotta feed that baby.
You gotta feed the baby, right? No, Amy's, no, she's hungry baby.
The baby was not her.
Exactly. Or that.
Everybody.
And so the reality is okay, yeah, we can all be ourselves, creative, but we also need to think about the constraints of who are we working for, what are we doing, etc. And I've really loved, before as the company owner, I've been able to write whatever the fuck I want. It's why I called within Substack, mine is called the rough draft.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me permission to make lots of errors. But with Penguin, I don't have permission.
Mm-hmm.
At all. No, Penguin is no, can't have misspellings and
yes,
indecedents and at and everything. Right. And so it forces you to think about how to be yourself, but be very understanding of the business needs and constraints around you. And I think that's what we keep trying to reinforce here is constantly when you're talking about personal style, this is about drilling down to those first principles of your style so that you can apply them to fit the constraints, which are really opportunities of any moment. And this is what we're going to be showing here today is I started out this morning with my uniform because you know how
Fashion Week. Yeah.
Doing Fashion Week.
You want to declutter your decisions.
Declutter, exactly. And so I just went with the trouser skirt, and then this is the tropical wool trouser skirt and fundamentals, and then putting it on with the heavier sweatshirt. Mm-hmm. It's cold out, my style moment, right? Mm-hmm. And it's funny because I started out here, which it's a thing. I love it, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a thing, but then this just felt a little more interesting. Do you mind throwing me into the brown suede? Mm-hmm. This just felt a little more interesting with the white sock. Never mind the fact that it's kind of cold outside.
Right. Well, for context, you're wearing a trouser skirt that is tropical wool that's usually a part of some type of suiting. It's a tailored skirt.
Yeah.
So you have dressed it down in a way that fits your style, right?
Yes.
Within the constraints of what your mind and your day is allowing you to do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So I want to just show you, I'm going to strip over here for a second.
So while she's doing that, I'm curious because you gravitate to a Stella, right? So in some
Yes.
ways, this skirt is becoming what the Stella is. And if you're new here, the Stella is one of our hero pieces that is what some would call a trouser. And so you're wearing a trouser skirt, so it's giving you the finishing and the polish that you want. So if you had a business meeting or you had a penguin presentation, this is something you would wear with a jacket?
Yeah, I mean, I think for sure I would. So now I switched into the mercerized. Yeah.
Right.
So it's thinner.
Right.
It's closer to the body, and it's got more refinement, right? I don't have a big hole in my.
Right, and it's also not like a fleece or a sweatshirting, but it's still the same look.
Yes.
Exactly. Same feeling.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now.
So you've dialed up.
I dialed it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you were to dial it up one more notch, like if we just kept taking up a notch, what would be your next thing? So if somebody was going from weekend to work day, what would be it?
Well, I think that another dial up would be to.
And the thing about dialing things up, I love it. You don't even, yeah, I guess you're not going to put on the whole thing, is that you're really pushing yourself to not only get more wear out of your clothing, but you're like giving yourself range and permission.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like, what if I were traveling here and
Yes.
you need
100%. That took 2.3 seconds. You have elevated this, and not in a way that somebody said, oh my God, you have to dress up for this event, but you gave yourself range for your day and for your lifestyle.
Yeah,
I'm
and
curious.
I think that I think too what this solve is here is that now I'm giving a more classic vibe,
Yeah.
but it's still chill, modern, and classic,
Well,
you know?
yeah, it's
And
always, right?
always. And I think that is where it's so critical that I just went from like, you know, very playful with the white sock to the one level up with the refined sweater, and now the lace and the sandal to something very elevated, but that through line is there. Like
Right.
none of them. It's not a matter of like, oh, I like that outfit better than that outfit. It's very much like, oh, I know where you're going here. I know where you're
All
going
three.
here. Yeah.
And then if you wore a jacket, well, you wore your suede jacket in, but is there a jacket that you would prefer?
Actually, can I have your necklace?
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, Amy.
Mm.
So this necklace, would you say this is like the Lobster 2.0? Or
Yes,
different?
I mean,
It's like same, but different?
yeah, because this really was set up as a bolero. This was
A bolo?
Yeah, that.
No, I was like, you can wrap that around your arms if you want.
Sure.
It's fashion week.
But I don't like seeing my belt here. But I think if I don't have the belt on and this is nice and clean, then this would give me one more element. I
Oh my
like
God,
to a
this
little
is
bit
dinner.
of skin with like a little
Totally.
bit of skin here. I would do that. Actually,
So I was wearing the earrings. I want to say that these are like heavy in the best way, and they make the like good little jingle, because I know this is something that's in a casual fabrication, but for me a dress with boots goes a little bit more elevated. If I'm gonna wear a loafer,
I'm not on.
oh yeah, everybody
Naked?
No,
No.
of course not. Everyone. If I wanted to dress this down, I took these earrings off, I put the loafers on, and I rolled my sleeves up, and I probably would put on maybe like my black tech trench, and then pull my hair back, because hair, skin, proportion, jewelry, it all makes a difference if you're dialing up, dialing down. But there's not limits within what I can do. For instance, would you belt your stuff?
I don't.
Do you
I
belt
do
this?
not like a belt with that.
Mostly because of where it has its own inset
Yeah.
waist. I would belt it only if I was trying to like make it look like it was two pieces and I was hiding it, but
You know what? I'm just gonna say I'm not sold.
on you,
Well,
I've seen you wear a version of this. But what about it feels, is it too slim?
I think it's because I actually have a right foot that is wearing a sock and a loafer.
Yeah, I know, I tried to get you to Flamingo and Three's a Company, but you couldn't
Yeah.
come and
There
knock
you
on my
go.
door.
There you go.
Yes.
But Three's a company. Three's Company. How's that connected?
in the beginning,
Yeah.
You're a movie buff. I'm a TV
Yeah, I
buff.
love.
Yes.
No, I love.
It says in the beginning they have a flamingo, and then
Okay.
and then she actually, what's her name? Suzanne Summers
Yeah.
did a flamingo.
Okay. So here now, I'm going to switch it to a jacket. I'm not wearing anything underneath it. And then I think that it's
You
cool.
would feel more balanced if you were not having to do, but you are.
Yeah.
I want Sloan to show you
Let's
what
go
she's
for it.
wearing.
Okay.
Well, she would probably need you to.
Yeah,
give her
I'm going to
jacket
take
back.
off my, well, I'm going to give you
can't.
this jacket in a minute, but I
Do
need
you
to
want
get
a
it in
sweater,
there.
Amy? What about this guy? Would you wear this sweater with that?
Yeah, let me try that on with
Okay.
that. But you know what?
Yeah.
I'd love to see Sloan with that sweater on
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Let's start
Talk
her
about
out more
what you're
casual.
wearing, Sloan.
Okay, so we're gonna do some building, I think, but this is the relaxed suiting triple pleat pant, and these actually feel like pajama pants. They feel so
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so now you're a young exec and you're traveling for work.
Mhm.
You're very set right now, right? Like you've got a meeting, the client hasn't come in yet,
Mhm.
and this is your first outfit.
Mhm.
Now, take me to, you've gone downstairs
Mhm.
for breakfast at the hotel,
Mm-hmm.
and your meetings aren't going to start till later, so you're just chilling.
Mhm.
So can I see? Okay. So I think now one thing here is right away we want to big slim skin you,
Mhm.
right? And
Yes.
so I think that here you've got some skin happening. And sometimes I just tuck into the top of the belt
Mm-hmm.
just to give that little bit of breathing room.
Mm-hmm.
And then certainly you can pull up there.
So since we've never shown this, I would love for like a close up of like all the yummy cardigan. Like what were you thinking with Tracy when you developed this sweater?
So yeah, this is well, it's funny because Tracy came to me and she's like, I'm in the mood for a heavy rib.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was like, no, because what I find the hardest thing, and it's not to sell. Sometimes things are hard to sell and then we figure out why. We're like, well, fuck, we didn't wear it.
Right.
So
It's
why
hard
didn't-
for
why
you to,
didn't-
yeah.
Exactly. And so the one thing I know that I don't wear, and I've been fooled into buying before, is like a heavy wool cable knit sweater.
Right.
Conceptually, I
You
think
can't breathe.
it's so cool. I bought this one from Proenza about 12 years ago. I spent a fortune. It looked so cool, but like I wore it 3 times and it was like a look, but like I could never take it to Paris because it would have had its own check-in bag, right?
Yeah.
So when you're traveling, to me,
Mhm.
it's this malleability that is key.
Yeah.
And so what Tracy did is she really managed to get the
It's spongy
guts.
almost. It like
Yeah.
bounces back into itself.
It's got the
Mhm.
guts of that, but it's very malleable. So
Thanks, too.
if you don't mind, can you now take your arms out? Because I think what's important when things are malleable is, first of all,
I mean,
can you just do this
mhm.
and have it work? And now the sweater that I was saying earlier that I loved, if I had done that, it would have been like, move out of my
Right.
way. And so this now already
So
is
rich.
just super rich and easy. And if you had a jacket on, it would all be great.
Mhm.
And then the other great thing too is if you'll pop it off your head, is that, this detail here with the cutout, this started in the very beginning as more of like a sport detail. You know how like when you're a runner and you have that can go over your,
It's almost like a not a mitten, but it keeps your hands
Like a
warm.
hand warmer.
Yeah.
but what we
Fingerless
found
glove.
is it also became a way to help us like really lock in an item so that it doesn't fall off. So
Mhm.
that if you're wearing this front to back here,
Mm-hmm.
this just kind of locks in place.
Mhm.
And it
Sometimes
doesn't-
tying is too much, right? It's too much bulk.
Well, yeah, because okay, like are you gonna go like James Spader and
No, man.
Pretty in Pink, right? Like
Oh, it's
You're- what this lock allows you to do is have this heavy sweater turn into like a winter scarf.
Yeah.
Because while you may love the idea of, first of all, you love the idea of this, but he does fall off, and then people are like, Sloan, you left your sweater in the restaurant, and you're like, fuck.
It's also
Or
a point
I saw-
of view. It's also gonna like
I
decide
saw
to
a
be
poor
preppy.
little girl though, she left her sweater one time in the porta potty
Ew.
in
It
Austin.
belongs to the porta potty. I would have been sick.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's enough.
But also, first of all, just locking it here,
Mhm.
it's not gonna fall off.
Right.
And then what you see here is, if you think that you're going to go all James Spade or whoever, no. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're like, yes, but
No.
I'm like, no.
I feel like I'm
it's
gonna go play like tennis maybe or something,
tennis and not good tennis.
and not in like a U.S. Open kind of way.
Exactly.
Can you also show them the back pocket? That's a big deal.
Oh. I mean, don't put your wallet in there and walk around New York.
I mean, you
but-
can if you
Yeah.
want. You won't have it. But it's good to see you coming and see you going.
I
Okay.
know it.
Alright,
And
cool.
let me see one more thing though. We had you going downstairs for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Put the sweater back on.
Now hold on the sweater for a moment.
Mhm.
Do you mind pop your shoe off? Wait, before you do, let me get naked really quick and give you your jacket back so we can show you fully dressed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So stay there.
Okay.
I do like that when you've used this belt sling, you've added a dimension of like, when people say, oh my God, this is such a slouchy fit, this gave you range to wear this kind of higher on the waist,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And then you could wear it lower if you wanted to later. So this is a new silhouette in tropical wool. It's the belted back. And I'm gonna open this for you. All right, so gone from breakfast in the hotel to now work. Can you button that for us? As long as wearing a 4
Sorry,
is
this one's
everything.
crazy. So also what we did is we took the tack out of the back. This is tacked here.
Yeah.
Because when people try things on, when you receive something, that tacking is what keeps the line really clean and neat. And then when you get it, you just want to take it out and
Just like your
And do that.
pockets, always there's a little opening in your pocket, so open those up. So you have this buckle, so it's kind of like a choose your own. Do you want it a little bit looser? You cinched it a little bit tighter. You could push your sleeves up to get some skin. But now you're dressed and you're ready for like whatever the day comes. And you're a blazer wearer. So this isn't really totally out of character,
No.
right?
No, not at all.
But it's giving you range to wear different things at different times.
Right.
I feel like the outfit channel before was almost like this Thanksgiving vibes, like sweater, easy, chill,
the
relax.
sweater is perfect Thanksgiving vibe. So what I'd love to see now is, can you take off the sandal and
I think we have some
pop on
loafers
one
over
of the
there.
socks?
Those are this one?
Yeah. I feel better.
Well, what's the
I'm
one?
posted.
Oh,
I didn't
thank
pull my
you.
tights up right all the way,
I
but
mean, that's a thing.
yeah.
Sock and
Okay.
Sandal.
So, well, come over real quick. So what I want to do is build something that is believable again, in that like now you're just going to run out and go shopping while you're like still in meetings. And
Like right
doing
after work or during lunch or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so, first of all, that's where you really want to let pragmatism lead the way. So, I can't remember where we sent you, Austin, wherever you are.
Yeah.
And so, maybe you're just throwing on the loafer here.
Mhm.
And then I want to take off your jacket because I want to see what happens now if I'm bothered by the gray sock and the gray.
Can we? Do you have you want a navy sweater?
I want, can I have the mercerized? Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I
Yes.
think mercerized is a given. So let's look at the heavy sweatshirt
Okay.
with the cutout elbows.
Yes. Sure.
Yeah, thanks.
And you probably already have this in your suitcase because you were gonna either wear it to work out or on your days, moments off.
Exactly. And that's navy, actually. And so even in terms of like the color wheel, you've got ring 1 and ring 2 here, and then you've got this weird ring 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm totally buying that you're
Yeah.
running around right now.
Absolutely.
And I do like the brown belt, but it's optional. Like you don't need it, but you
Right.
got it. Actually, will you take it off? I want to see what, actually you don't need to take it off. Let me just see what happens with the sweater. So what I love about the sweater too, the sweatshirt is, remember, it's not just a sweatshirt. It's got this really like the nice drape in the back. And so no matter where you are, you feel like you're wearing a little bit more. And what happens when something like a sweatshirt is like this is, if you, I would imagine at your age, that you're the type that when you go home to Dallas, where?
San Antonio.
San Antonio, that you still got people who are like, why you got that hump on the back of your back?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
what are you doing? You know,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But it's a thing that, like, with your friends in San Antonio, you're not overly thinking at all what the response is going to be.
Right.
You shouldn't, but no matter what you do, because,
Right.
like, that's life, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that this is like, this flies in San Antonio,
Mm-hmm.
it flies in Paris, it
Mhm.
flies in
New York,
Chengdu,
yeah.
so wherever you are.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So that's cool.
Awesome.
Great.
Cool.
Okay.
So, now, Amy, what do you do when you're in a location like Austin
Mm-hmm.
and you've packed tropical wool and you look all businessy? What you just did is what you would do?
That's
Like,
what
how
I
do you
would
summarize
there.
that?
Why don't you come out in that, and then I'm going to try because the preface, what Kurt and I were talking about yesterday was, I was with a friend traveling, and we were in Texas, and she had to go there on business first, so she had brought a black tropical wool suit. And so then her instinct on how do I dress down this black tropical wool pant and feel like myself in the middle of Austin, Texas, is she immediately put on a white sneaker and a white t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And
she was just still the business lady, but not even off duty. She was still on duty.
right, like first of all, she felt basic, and she
Okay.
wasn't wrong, and she's not a basic.
It was a
but
color
she
wheel
felt basic.
situation too, right?
It was a I don't know where my eyes are looking.
Yep.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Uh-huh.
But it was also very much of not feeling right for the moment that you're in. You
Right,
know,
right.
Austin is not a black tropical wool city. Milan is, New
Right.
York is, Austin is not. So what I want to show you guys is we can be all different places in the clothing that maybe doesn't represent the city, but we want to find ways to make it work,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Mhm.
I'm going to try some things on here to see how I would have made this work for her if I could go back in time.
Okay. I love the idea of when I saw Sloan in the moss gray. I mean, yeah, it's moss gray, but I almost said moss green because it's that in between color. I sometimes struggle with that on the bottom,
Yeah.
and I've been like working on like how can I push myself to wear that on the bottom and the top. So wearing it back to denim, I really enjoyed how she was wearing it with the navy, and I put it on with these are the older bar sids, but wearing the relaxed suiting top made me feel elevated and dressed up, even though this is a more casual fabrication. I'm curious. I want to take this jacket off because this still reads like a dressier top
Oh, yes.
to me.
Yes.
So this is a Valve. It really dressed up this
What-
zid that would normally
100%.
feel super duper casual, and fabrication also because it's denim, but now it's more elevated, and I could totally turn this around. I'm trying to think of what shoe I'm craving. Interesting. You can put those on, Sloan. We don't have the Norbits. We have the Norbits in white.
Wait, what are you trying to do? You're making it more casual?
Yeah, I
How
was
would
thinking
you
about
white,
myself.
the white flat, no?
Well, because usually the white flat for me is almost like me wearing a set. I need an elevated version of that, so you're right. And it's sometimes a hair conversation and a jewelry conversation, so it's like, do I want to pull my hair back into a ponytail? Do I want to pull it up? Let's see. This is still kind of dressy for me, but it's still chill. Like, would I go to a brewery in this? Probably not.
Right, now
So-
you've just chosen an option that is a high heel and a low heel.
Right, so I feel professional, but it's like, it gives a little edge and freshness to
Can
it.
I see what happens when you do the navy blue loafer? Yeah.
Yes. Can you hand me the one by you, Sloan? It's a little bit bigger. Yeah. Thank you. Because I still want that feeling of like ease that a sneaker would give me. So this is definitely like more chill. And I can pull my hair back. Can you hand me that ponytail holder too?
Mhm.
Sloan? Oh, thank you.
That was covered in
Huh?
dust.
Oh, it's fine. Okay. So now, I'm gonna pop this backwards. Let's swap. I want to see what it looks like turned around, Amy. Or maybe I can do it online.
No.
You don't
not
trust it?
Popping it online, no.
Wait, oh, I did it.
Okay, so what I'm going to show you is, so for my friend that wore the black tropical wool
Yeah.
in Austin, can I have the brown belt?
Mhm.
Okay, so immediately to make this work, if I were in Austin, I would just throw on, I would start to tone down the black
Mm-hmm.
by not,
By adding brown.
yeah.
So adding not black, right? Some people default to I'm wearing black. I'm wearing a black shoe.
Mm-hmm.
I need to wear a black belt.
Yeah, so we've packed the gray, I don't know, what is this called? Sweatshirt-y
The
shape.
vintage, yeah.
Perfect t-shirt,
I always put
vintage
this on
sweatshirt.
upside down.
I think we all do, and then we're like, I don't know, maybe you just, sorry, it's close, but maybe just flip it like this next
Just
time.
flip
It happens
for
to
you
me.
now.
I really love the transition.
Mm-hmm. So the great thing is this can be worn backwards or forwards, this
Mhm.
top.
So this is
And what you do, all you want to do is just snip out the tag here.
Yeah, you just snip it out. It's a,
Just do a snippage and be careful.
yeah.
Like use
Use
something.
like manicured
Yeah.
scissors.
Okay, so wearing the brown
Mm-hmm.
gets me. Okay, wait, sorry. I'm gonna focus on you right now. First of all, what size are you wearing in this?
I'm wearing a 14,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then what size are you wearing in
32 regular.
that? 32 regular.
Yeah.
So she's wearing the older SIDS from last year,
Mm-hmm.
but 32 regular SIDS,
Mhm,
right?
mhm,
Across the board.
Yeah.
And so, do you feel more casual now?
I do. Even with it buttoned up like this, it feels
Yeah.
like almost like an anorak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious, what happens? I'm gonna do the 80s fold here. By 80s
You're gonna
fold, I
peg
mean,
leg me?
What I did in high school, yeah.
What I did in elementary school.
So, oh fuck you.
I was just seeing if you would catch
And
it.
Sloan's over there like, and I wasn't even.
She was
born
like,
yet.
I was in
Yeah,
the
long
mood.
time.
But I think my mom was in high school with you, Amy. So, or like not even. Okay, so already, and I don't even care. All right, I don't. I did, but I don't. Actually, I never did. Okay, so let's be honest.
All right.
Whatever, age happens,
It
and
does.
I'm really grateful for it.
Me too.
Yeah,
You could be dead, and I'd rather be here and do what I need to do. Don't take me
yeah,
now,
you
Lord.
just like you learn things and you get more perspective. And
Yeah, perspective is where it's at for all of us.
exactly. So
All
then this is giving super casual.
100%. This is my vibe, and
Yeah.
it feels like a denim jogger, and I can just run around.
Yeah.
So this is not the jerk at the playground vibe.
Yeah. So really like dial up, dial down, keep playing until it feels right for the moment that you're in. Cool.
Sweet.
Okay, so I'm still my friend in Austin, and I'm still not ready to go out in Austin the way that I am yet. So let me try on.
So what you have on the jewels? We have not introduced that. You have to talk
Oh,
about it.
sorry. Let me talk
It's
about that first.
because I'm looking at it. It's kind of like it's like is that a Scotty? It's not. That piping.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Jules is really good. So this is the Jules pant. The jacket that we had on earlier is like the jacket that goes with it. You know, that goes with anything. So this pant is meant to sit a little bit lower on the waist. It is a. Let me take the belt off.
What would you compare it to? Of bodies that we have.
Rodney.
Oh,
Did you-
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because Rodney was in the silk nylon and
Like straight,
a little more straight up and down.
flat at the front.
It's a flat front, and then it's got the welt pockets in the front here. So the pockets are not off to the side; they're on in the front. And then you've got the welted side seam here.
It's almost like a fancy tuxedo.
It's like a fancy tuxedo.
Or like or less fancy.
Or sorry,
Yeah.
a dialed down tuxedo. And then you've got the
Oh,
pocketing in the back. And you guys, all of this stuff is what goes to create the chill, chill, chill. And it's a subtle chill. It's why this could be dressed up with like the sparkliest heel and a beautiful top. And I could go out to a really, really nice dinner in it. They would let me in the restaurant. And then it's also why I can take it to this level, which I still feel like I'm in San Francisco. I'm definitely not in Austin, Texas here. And I think that the thing about my friend is she would not have put on a pair of cowboy boots with this. Like that was a non-starter for her. So I think it's just more about like getting her. I'm so worried I'm gonna slip up and say her name, and then she'll be like, "Amy,
We can't talk about it
Amy."
anymore.
No.
It's a wrap.
And then I think that I would have definitely. She works a really preppy vibe. To me, here, this would have definitely worked in Austin. If we
Right.
were like, okay, we're just gonna go down Congress Avenue, grab a bite. You can wear this and not be like, you know, New Yorker. Like you don't look that out of place. Now, the thing is though, what she could do is as she's walking around, if she went and bought this,
Mm-hmm.
then to me this gives Western vibes here. It gives chill. It doesn't give like cat lady New York to me. It gives chill.
So for the non-preppy person that is like, Amy, I'm not wearing a sock with my loafers. What am I gonna do? Like, what do you suggest for them?
I think it is just more about really
Or their modifier.
getting it into a loafer. Because a sock with a loafer, I mean, you know this, right? Like, so let me try something. So this has snaps in the back. So it's really nice. Like if you're wearing a high heel, it can really puddle off of the front of a heel. So what I'm going to try here is, let's see what happens if I'm going to hike it up a little bit more. So this is my friend. She's like, fuck the loafer with the sock thing. That's not going to happen. Or it's the one who just wrote a DMD and was like, Katura, can I please have options that don't involve a sock? I get it.
Yeah.
So we're going to hike this up. I'm going to see what happens. Like, I think I can, I'm going to do that thing. Okay. This is a good thing. My balance has been so off.
Well, I think you got a lot going on in the best way.
To kind of like sturdy me, I want to show you. So what I'm going to show you guys is we're going to take this and we're going to just do one loop over. If I hadn't hiked it up, it wouldn't be higher on my foot, so I could do this easier. But I'm going to just tie it once, and then what I'm going to do is, you see where the snaps are? I'm going to take this snap and this snap.
Oh, you overlapped it.
Yeah, so it's going to go like that.
Oh, that's really
So
good.
it's
It's like a little tie almost, but not.
That's
Like
cute.
a little tie. It snaps in place, and it's not going to fall out. You know, we love our rubber bands, but this is going to stay in place, and it looks really purposeful. So now I look like I'm wearing
Great.
a jogger.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And so most people, you're very comfortable with the concept of wearing a black jogger.
Right.
It does not fall into like just New York or just, San Francisco. So now
This is for
I'm
you,
good to go.
lady.
So this is really good for a lot of people. I would totally.
And that's normal in Austin.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, wait, I mean, it's like for anyone who's just like options,
Yeah.
right? Options are good.
I kind of like how that almost became like your, not anti-cowboy boot, but it's like the leather, something about it feels fresh.
Good. Okay, then.
All right.
Okay.
So there's been some people that wrote me as like, okay, I love this jacket. It's the silhouette of it. It makes me feel a little bit elevated and dressy. And I have on like one shoe. I think I love that Amy has on the other one. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's okay.
sorry.
And so we wanted to show you a way like this fundamental stirrup has so much potential for more range. It really dressed this down without losing kind of like all the details and the specialness of the jacket. Can you walk a little closer and show them? So this is navy, brown, and black. And this is her going wherever she's going. It's like, maybe she's not going to work, but yeah.
Can I go roll them?
Yeah. I can't hear for shit.
I know. It's.
So I was like,
And how about Tracy? When Tracy just starts damn whispering the way she does, I'm like,
and you're looking at her like,
I don't know what you're saying. It's
Yeah.
like puppy blouse, Seinfeld.
anyway, so I just wanted you to see that there's more range to this. So you could dress this up with the mini. You
Wait,
could wear this
but-
back to denim.
What did you talk about the shoe change here?
Oh, because we had on the Fred, and I was like, how do you feel? I just
It's distracting.
I agree.
it's distracting because this brown is here. I would have loved to have the Norbit in
It's
black.
really
but
making me jump. Okay, it's making me jump to the collar. So put the black on. So now,
Yeah.
like, this is totally like, okay, no brainer, right?
Right. So
But what happens with the white?
yeah, let's see.
Because I feel like that is going to be enough of a high contrast.
Mhm.
And that's a mistake. People think they're being safe with that brown color. But in actuality, black, great,
Right.
but this bright white.
White is fresh.
I bet right, so that totally works.
Yes.
1000%.
This made it so much more youthful to me. And
Does the cow work?
let's see. And so I love that for someone that's like, okay, I have this on, I'm gonna put on, something that's sexy. If you are a sexy person, meaning that you default to more sexier or skin forward pieces,
Brown sandal, sorry.
you just gotta
Sandal.
learn ASL because I can't.
Brown sandal.
Okay.
Brown sandal. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay, so
okay.
I'm there for that.
I'm there
Yeah,
for that
I like
too.
this too.
So this is where, you really think about that antonym.
Mhm.
So when she had on the brown,
Mhm.
it felt meh,
Mhm.
right? I learned that word when I moved to New York, meh.
Mhm.
And so now the opposite of that would be something like jolting, something exciting. And so I think that's why the white and the cow here worked. And then the black was just flat out sophisticated. Like, you can't argue with that.
The black felt much more elevated, but the cow feels more playful, and I don't know, I kind of like it better.
Yeah, I like it better
But you
too.
have to choose.
Right.
because-
I like it for a different mood.
For that moment, right?
Yes.
So this is the way to kind of get range out of that jacket. And I really like that you're like, it's not sexy, but you're showing shape with being very modest. You're covered from head to toe. Sweet. Okay, I'm curious what that looks like with the selvage jean, the Allet.
Okay.
Can you leave that jacket on and put that on and roll it up? All right, so I put this pink on because by default, this dress feels special and like pretty for me, but also chill in other ways. So I've dressed it down and dressed it up, and I wanted to show you how. So I'm wearing it with a heel. If I were invited to brunch, maybe a more casual wedding where it's not like black tie, I would wear this and make my hair really pretty, do some, drop earrings. And so I'm wearing it with a heel. I'm gonna throw a sweater on just to show range. Talk to me about this. What's this? Oh, Ernest, right?
What's his name?
Ernest.
Hi, Ernie. Okay, so we love him. This is the one that has the Godet insets.
Yeah.
I love, like, it's really like communicating a little bit of a jodhpur feel.
Yeah.
Without being a jodhpur. I'm always weirdly
Kind of like cargo pocket too.
Well, I'm always, yes, it looks like cargo pockets from distance. And I'm also weirdly sensitive to looking like I'm trying to be too horsey. I think it's because, like, in
You're in
Greenwich,
the land
like,
of the horses.
Yeah, and like there's someone in line in Starbucks who literally
She just got off of hers.
got off a horse, and they're looking like all insane. And then if I'm behind them, I'm like, hey, me and you, but like I'm going to the office.
Right.
Feels, I don't know.
She's like,
Whatever.
you didn't ride a horse today at all.
To everyone, they're H&M, right? Like, I tell people all the time, you can wear a blazer without going to business. So the thing is, for me, is when we showed this on the runway, we were very careful to give it a little bit of edge because we showed it with this top. And I think that even with this moment, like with a pure, just a regular raw denim jean, I think it would be very casual, right? Like, and
with a lighter denim, you mean? Or
with a lighter denim, but I think with even a raw denim, to me, because it is a flannel shirt in these more classic colors.
Oh yeah, you would look like a Wrangler ad, you mean? Like right off the barn.
Yeah, which exactly. And I'm not going to go there, but I think that what I love is, when Sarah was styling this for the show, it was important to her that she mixed this up with some edge. So I think that, what length are those jeans?
These are just regular.
Yeah, those are.
Do those come in only one length?
Yes.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
kind of like the Sam does.
I don't like them hiked up, and you can show that, but that's your choice.
They're just a little, they're just a teeny bit.
You're breaking the rules, man.
They're gonna see
and they're not rules, they're principles. So, anyways.
But we're in each other's fitting room, right?
Okay.
You saw me just trying to freeze you.
So, what I want to show you is that, first of all, having the belt on that has, I just got this is my personal belt. No one better steal this belt. This is
it actually
mine.
yours?
Is your name on that?
It's gonna be.
Someone's gonna steal
I
it.
just ordered it from the warehouse. Anyways, I gotta break it in. Okay, so this has got this. So first of all, I mean, I kind of do feel Wranglery, but like in the best way possible.
No, but if I saw you, I'd be Wrangler.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's not a Wrangler.
Okay,
You do
so this is toughening it up, which I like. The other thing too is that while I could go up here, it's funny because up here,
you're gonna button it. It's gonna be more serious. Though.
yeah, and it's more serious, but it's also like very much like,
I would do it if it was out. I feel
Yeah,
like
like
it's tucked.
it's a statement all the way up here.
No.
And but I do like it, like if I were in Milan. Like if I were in Milan and I had on a jacket with it or something, I think it's kind of like, well, this is a medium, let's see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I
Okay.
think it's kind of, and this is what's
becomes
keeping
like
it
little-
like in the statement range. But I think what I like is when you're playing around with opposites, I do think that,
With the white.
why don't you come out barefoot when you start with this?
Okay.
I do think what's great is when you're playing with the opposites, the antonyms, right? So if you're buttoned here and you're like, oh, I feel too classic, depending on who it's on. For me, I'm like, maybe I feel too classic. This is where like
You do like 3 buttons down and it like totally.
I'm gonna go, yes. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, for classic, that's where we're like, okay, what are the opposites of classic? Maybe it's modern, maybe it's sexy, maybe it's something really cutesy. So if I were trying things on, if I had it here and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do modern and put it in a shoulder pad, that's a thing, but maybe that's not giving me what I want. Here, immediately by unbuttoning it and leaning into the sexy antonym, that's when I'm like, oh, this is what I was craving that I didn't realize. And then I think one more element here would have been to have,
Let me see. Oh yeah.
if I had taken, I'm gonna take off my little lucky elephant.
Why is it lucky?
Because
Is
elephants,
that your mascot?
elephants were, that was our first logo, was elephant.
Mm-hmm. I know that. I just want you to tell the people.
But I think if I were going out, maybe I would.
Would you do a beach wave?
Well, I'll tell you what. Whatever the fuck I did to it, I would not be calling it a beach wave.
I don't know.
Okay,
I was like,
that's what you people do.
yeah, I was like, I don't know. I thought that's what you called it. You caught me. Sorry.
No. It's like there is no right or wrong here. No, it's one of those like a blowout dry bar. You're like, I'll take the Tantini, the Upper East Side Dew, the.
A more textured. What?
There's
Tell me what
not
they call it.
anything wrong with it. No, that's what it's called. 100%. You nailed it. Like it's true, but it's like you don't ever want to look like you.
Yeah,
sat at
you
home
asked
and,
for
like,
it.
rolled
1, 2, 3.
down
1, 2,
and-
3.
Yeah, like anyways. I digress. So, but I would wear it more natural,
Okay.
and I think down is what if a moment required this and I've got this, I think I'm gonna wear my hair down with it.
Right.
Felt right. I really don't have a principle for why or not.
Okay.
I have to get back to the fittings,
Okay.
so I'm gonna let you guys
Play a little.
finish up here. But this is kind of everything to me.
Okay.
Okay.
I do love it with the white Norbert.
Okay. Oh, I haven't a dress. It's like I'm gonna just slide these on. I'm not.
No, I gotta take your dress off.
All right. So Snow, walk them through what you have on.
Okay.
So same jacket.
Same jacket. This is the Bonded Twill sculpted jacket.
How you feeling this? You feel so good.
I feel good. I feel sweaty is what I feel. It's hot in here.
Sorry, we're in my office because we got a lot of shit to do.
Bonded Twill sculpted jacket. And then these are the Alec.
Yeah.
These are
Can you show them the side? When you sorry to cut you off. The folded up part where the selvage is on the hem, the inside.
the inside.
Yeah, the inside of the. Here. So when we say selvage, not that you're gonna cuff this, but I wanted them to see that that's the all Alec with the selvage there,
Salvage is all of the difference in the world.
and also very like luxurious, not easy to do.
Very luxurious, narrow goods.
Yeah, very narrow.
And then I just have these on with the white Norbert flat. And I'm really liking the white with this jacket because it just, I think it kind of accentuates the contrast of the navy with the leather collar.
Yeah.
And also have like a bunch of bunchiness down here.
Oh, you can unroll it, but still, there's something about the slimness there and like how like refined it is at the top, and then kind of slouchy and chill.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, before I go back to work, I'm gonna wear this now instead of the.
You're a whole different. I mean, you're the same, but
I'm very happy with this. So just the.
So when you come to the fitting, people will know.
Who's in charge? I'm not in charge. Tracy and Sarah are my bosses.
Okay.
And they're not nice.
Oh shit. Oh, it's gonna be a good week,
Okay.
guys. Appreciate this new
Bye,
collection.
guys. You'll tell them whatever the things are that Matt said to tell them.
Yep.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. The fact that we're having a style class doing Fashion Week. How many days away are we from? I mean, I know you know because you're like in the
Our
trenches.
show's on Saturday.
Saturday, and it's Wednesday, so 3 days away. So this is a good thing. But we wanted to talk to you about it because it's a really important thing that people have been emailing us about. Like, how do I transition from summer to fall? But it's really not just about how you transition. It's like how you take those clothes and like flip them, wear them, dress them up, dress them down, all around. Yes, ma'am. There are some. Can you put on the large jean in black for me with the sweater? What's up, Matt? Okay, so I just threw on. I was curious what this cardigan sweater. I had this on with the pink. It was okay. I kind of was like, color wheel wise, I prefer something like a little bit darker on with pink. So I put the navy on with the navy. And I really like it. It's like chill, relax, but very, very elevated with the active knit. So this is the active knit Winslow. Someone wrote me recently and asked, what is the difference between the Winslow and the Scotty? And I told her right away, this is really a shape thing. The Winslow is the same shape as the Sid, so it's more sculpted. As you'll see, it's still a track, but it's not like Adidas track pant or whatever it is, more straight. So the Scotty has a pin tuck in the front. It's a slim. This is more of a big, but they're the same fabrication. And if you were to compare tropical wool and active knit, one is like flat woven and this is stretchy. So I take extra large in this, but somehow I tried to dress this down and I put on heels and I dressed it up. So putting a heel on with a sweatpant is totally gonna take it up a notch. But if I were to add the loafer, again, it's like, breathe, girl. I had so much coffee this morning.
I haven't had breakfast. I'm starving.
I had coffee before 7 or before 8. I'm like, I'm lit. All right, so that's a little too, it's not sloppy for me, but I'm craving something a little bit more polished and finished. Oh, you have it on.
Do you want it?
No, I'm thinking that these white Norbits are on your list. They're good.
I know.
Can you put on the gray sweater, the cardigan knit? Yeah, I'm curious to see what this like tone on tone would be. So this might be like a Seth moment for me, or like something that's a little bit more narrow. It's kind of rainy here in New York, so maybe I would do my Mookie rain boots with this. Just something. I'm craving like some angular shape. Oh, the cow. Hand me the cow. So, let's see. Come on. I want to see your chat. All right. How you feeling?
The belt is just like literally to belt the jeans, but I mean this feels a little, just a smidge too casual.
Really? So black, even with the shoe.
Even with the shoe.
You wanna try a black sandal?
Yeah.
Try
Or maybe
a
it's the
sandal.
mercerized, to have a little bit of more like shape.
I feel like this is and while this is like you guys in our actual fitting room, this is what you're experiencing every day at home. So it's nice to see it. Like you really gotta try things on and push it. I think that really did it.
Right. Sorry.
And then maybe, sorry to dig in there. And then maybe tucking that in a little bit and pushing your sleeves up could be nice. I'm also curious. I'm gonna unzip one of them when I see the full. Does that feel a little bit better?
That feels better.
Let's see what this does. So this is the Lars, guys, and we have the Lars in a classic wash, and we also now introduced it in this like soft vintage blue, black. So it's not like this stark black, and you can see how fast it just like drop trowel. All right, so take that off, and I'm curious to see how do you feel in that?
I love it as shorts. I think maybe with
The
like
lace
a little
stockings?
or a sock even I think would do it. Do you
Yeah.
have any like dark socks?
You could try, I have this one. Let's try that. I would try that, and I'm curious about what this, can you hand me this other one match? This good? Yeah. But even with a loafer, that could be nice.
Yeah. I think maybe just like the denim cutoff is making me crave something a little bit more
Dressed up.
elevated, yeah, on the bottom.
When we were in San Francisco, I was telling them, I was like, oh my God, this is the San Francisco pant. Every corner is a different like weather, a different like season. So you can be summertime on one corner, have your shorts, go back by the end of the day, strap it back on, and then you have like a longer pant for cooler moments. Cute?
Yeah, that feels good.
Like that.
Me too.
I love that even if you wore a blazer with like the mercerized under it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I want to see. You're right back. I got excited. Can you trade that shirt for this? So now we're dialing up, guys, if you haven't. You're going to be hot as hell. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm hot and hungry.
We thank you for your commitment. All right, and then we're going to try it with this blazer. So, overarching theme, guys, dial it up, dial it down. We're not done yet. We're going to show Simone in this jacket, but your clothes have range. There's a through line and everything. That through line is you. Amy liked that quote. My friend wrote this when I was graduating. I like that. Let's put this on. This might be like slim. Maybe it's a Liam situation. I'm like Amy. I can't unsee the other leg being.
Sorry.
Let me see. Let me see. Lift it. No. What's going on? Something's weird. Now I want to. No.
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 But before,
Not bad. Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. Maybe this. I'm curious, just to give the person that's like, I'm not wearing a sock like a sandal, because there are people that tell me that, and it's not a bad thing. It's just not your thing, and that's okay. So you're getting that little sliver, but that's where like a lace tight, or a gray tight, or a black tight. You're really good at that. Good work.
Thank you.
All right. So lots of range. What you do speaks so loudly. You know, can't hear what you say. All right. So happy Fashion Week, Matt. I think we have some. What was I supposed to tell them?
Runway live stream on TCL. That is what we're
Yes.
supposed to tell them.
So we will be streaming our runway show live on TCL. So TCL is Tibby Creative Lab. It's run by all the creatives doing really good stuff here behind the scenes,
TCL
right?
live stream. Anything else?
Yes. All right. I'm going to give you a rundown. TCL is Tibby Creative Lab. If you follow it, you're getting more fun behind the scenes information and content. And that also means that our runway show, September 13th, this Saturday at 10 a.m., we are going to be going live during the show. And it's going to be from a fun sort of behind the scenes angle that no one else will really get to see. It should feel like you're a member of the crowd. So be sure to follow at Tibby Creative Lab and be there at 10 a.m. on Saturday.
Sweet. And then we will be in London about 2 weeks from now. I will repost the link for that. Please sign up if you're in the area. We look forward to seeing you. And this weekend is going to be really, really good. And I'll see you in the store. For those that are coming to the store, we'll be around all weekend. Bye.